People, comrades would gamble out Jamaica's independence. I see they have a bad, destructive gambling habit. Not a good look. Gambling is a terrible addiction, but decent people gamble and win or lose over decent stakes. That at least makes better sense. When it comes to the comrades, what do they gamble for? Chicken back and zinc fence. Make that make sense. If someone puts up a sign saying this is a raffle for the value of your independence and prosperity, including brick walls and free healthcare, you can win chicken back for days and zinc fences for walls. Plus, we will make your free healthcare more affordable. And the damned fools go and buy the ticket. Hello, what can go so? Make that make sense. The part where the lying white man, the author of the book of He Lies, because he lies, promises to make free healthcare more affordable. Oh, my brain. So, to make free healthcare more affordable, that means you have to pay for it now. Huh? Hello. What can go so, comrades? Why uno buy the ticket? JLP Prosperity versus PNP Chicken Back at Zinc Fence. Politics. Hi again, everyone. It's Skywalker. I am trying to make sense of what possesses the minds of comrades. Why would they choose this coming and scumbuggery all day, even when they can clearly define the difference between the two roads before them? What really makes a comrade tick? Is it that he simply prefers zinc fence and chicken back because it is his comfort zone or something like that? I don't know, people. Help me make it make sense. I mean, you see this ungodly pattern all day, every day. They don't want good, they want evil. They don't want law abiding citizens to rule, they want criminals to make the laws. And even their lawyers must be criminals too, or they will think that it's a problem. Their judges must be grudges, a new kind that abominates conventional laws. They don't want truth, they want lies. They don't want facts, they want propaganda. They don't even want a true Jamaican who is endeared to and tied up with Jamaica physically, spiritually, and mentally. No, they want an alien man, especially a British man who was born in London but claims he is Jamaican and fit to rule Jamaicans. But this white man is holding on tightly to a British passport and an anti black slave master legacy and rhetoric. Moreover, he has to come with a chain too, demonstrating the modus operandi of how he rules and how to put it on black people's necks, flashing his hands like a whip and shouting, "Get wicked pan them." What goes through the minds of comrades? Is it self hate? Do they enjoy when a white man who is in the minority style them as the minority? This proves that he sees them as his possession. From slavery days, black majorities could not be seen as real citizens as the whites deemed them as owned chattel. They could not be seen as real citizens, I said, because the whites saw them as nothing but owned chattel. Ma Golding speaks in the Bokramasa language, but Big Stone, a black man who begs to be the first Cheney, declared that Ma Golding is blacker than many Jamaicans. Hello, what can go so? What can go so? Make it make sense. Jamaica needs to start exporting traitors. I mean it. and it would be a relief for us. What makes a man desperate to be a traitor when he can be a decent, law abiding citizen who loves his fellow citizens? It seems like some kind of bad mind in the belly button of some folks, and it is so dark that he wants to see his brother suffer, even if he will suffer too. You saw Dayton Campbell and Brown Burke having the hallelujah moment on stage, overjoyed to see Mark Golding capture the first slave and warming up to go on campaign now to sell out the whole of independence. What can go so? It's wickedness. For personal gains maybe, but that that too is foolish. They behave like foolish harlots or senseless gamblers, or they behave like bad-minded brothers and sisters, so toxic that they will burn down the family home to ashes, expecting to own it afterwards. I remember a friend explaining a scenario where one man got a gold spoon but declared, "Gold, what am I going to do with gold? F gold, give me silver." And there you have it. We literally watched Mark Golding with the chain and key. We heard Mark Golding refer to us in Booker Master tones, and even his wife he refers to as African Jamaican. We see the dilapidated communities he is comfortable to let the people live in, and how he does nothing for his constituency. Old ladies are falling from unkept buildings, and Mark Golding looks around briefly, says she all right, and goes back to propagandizing. We see it in living colors, but what do the comrades see? A comfort zone? Explain. What can go so? No one Jamaican youth has any excuses at this time. Shower is in power and everything is in place to give you the opportunity to live better. In fact, the biggest shortcut is the easiest one. Choose a career skill you like, go to heart, and instead of you paying them to learn, they will pay you. You will get paid right through the entire program, and at the end, you will end up with a lifetime skill and assistance or funding to embark on your journey. Many countries in Africa and even in some developed nations would only dream of this. They have this bad mind white man in Jamaica discouraging youths from seeing the right path and the narrow way of righteousness to becoming decent Jamaican citizens. Instead of these comrades encouraging the minds they kidnapped to take advantage of these gifts, they discourage them and exalt gangsters, saying that these are our heroes. And then they call them to help make laws. They call gangsters to help make laws. Mark Golding threatens that his Tapanari's friends will run Jamaica with him. You see where Golding's sight is set, don't you? So, why do you expect a dog to say hee ha and a donkey to say bow wow? Isn't that at least bothering and stupid? Well, youths listen to Vibes Cartel. Listen to Vibes Cartel. Jamaica knows Cartel as an old gangster, but the part where he told the youths that this life is not worth it, that part the media does not highlight. Only the bad parts made news. Youths, Cartel said the badness no worth it. Uno never hear the man tell uno. The man been there and done that. Don't watch the subliminal messages that Golding is sending out. Sometimes when dirty politicians use people like Cartel, it becomes unfair to the artist. Let the media also highlight the good things that the man said, especially when it is good advice to the youth. Anything to save the picnic them from corrupt rise united politicians who are more dangerous than all the gangs. Comrades are selling out Jamaica's independence and our security for zinc fence and chicken back, the way worthless mamas and papas sell out their little girls and boys for funky bells and ballet. One huge question is this: why does Mark Golding believe that he must encourage lawlessness in Jamaica? I can tell you why the British and the Americans have always had policies to destabilize Jamaica by inciting lawlessness, and not only in Jamaica, in all black countries and countries that they call the third world. I can tell you why the British and the Americans have always sent weapons and incited unrest and encourage criminality and mayhem in black nations. It's because you can control the people who are in desperate chaos. They need help from you. A woman told me once that she had to sell her body to help her child, and it's something she never wanted to do. But if such be the case, she said she would do it again. Desperation even breeds crabs in the barrel behavior. They want you to sell your independence or your autonomy. And Britain wants your independence so that your work and works will fatten them. Britain counts Jamaica and the people as a part of the monarchical wealth. You hear me? I said Britain counts Jamaica and the people as a part of the monarchical wealth, even though slavery is abolished. It's like finding ways to draw your energy just as if you were slaves while you believe you are free. Mark Golding, the son of a British agent, is here behaving like a British agent. Take sleep and mark death. Mark Golding, the son of a British agent, is here behaving like a British agent. Take sleep and mark death. Mark Golding is sabotaging, dividing, propagandizing. What did I just say? I said Mark Golding, the son of a British agent, is here behaving like a British agent, deliberately doing the things that divides, destabilize, and breed criminality. Many Jamaicans overseas have opinions, they claim, but at the end of the day, they live on foreign soil, not over here. Remember, we see the facts, we hear Mark Golding's tone, and we see the circumstances right down to the chain in his hands and the key he puts in his pocket. We hear the lies he tells, and even if, as clear as it is, you say give him the benefit of the doubt, then let me ask you a question. What about when in doubt, throw it out? What about that concept for security reasons? Huh? What about when in doubt, throw it out? Do you take chances like that with your bank account, with your children, with your home security? You see a man walking on the street and he's always chatting up and high fiving with a thief, but you want him to set examples for your son? Huh? You look into your refrigerator for a piece of leftover fried chicken. You see a spot that you are not sure is a sign of mildew. You are not sure. But should you take chances with your gut hole, comrades? Should you give the piece of rotten chicken the benefit of the doubt? Huh? No, you ain't taking no chances. But you push the British agent power. You are not more important than the entire Jamaica, and what affects Jamaica affects you too. In the same way, you would not take chances with the mango that you pick from the tree, but it looks like rat bite is on it. You don't take any chances with leptospirosis, do you? What about when in doubt, throw it out? What about when in doubt? Throw it out. You want to take a chance with a white bucker massa picnic, arrogant as ever, telling pure lies, not doing a damn thing for the black people in his constituency, not denouncing his British passport, lying that he was born here, buying out grudges, lying on even the water commission, dividing the country, putting down women, promoting criminals, and discouraging the youth from taking up opportunities. Vibes Cartel gave the youth better advice than Golding ever did, but no one cared to listen. Even if it were possible that this man could mean well, wouldn't it be too risky to gamble on him? Isn't it risky to name Jonjo Chicken back? Big up Damian Crawford, the original zinc fence and chicken back politics general. Everything we say that is obvious, the comrades try to debunk, insisting to name the chicken back when it no need no glasses to see the Jonjo. People, if I string all the coincidences surrounding Mark Golding together, it would take the entire day. But you want to believe in an entire perpetual strings of coincidences. You think we fool. But if you have a single gram of gray matter inside your head, you should be able to take sleep and mark that. I don't know if the Jamaican people have an inferiority complex that caused the Congress to behave that way. Maybe the laborites are the ones that escaped from the dismantling of our minds in slavery. I do not know. For example, why would a maroon believe that a white Buckamaster would help his people? Make it make sense. Or maybe some of us are just damned selfish. This is why people sell out for chicken back and zinc fence, and to chicken back and zinc fence rise united above the original PNP. All they care about is what's in it for them without weighing the balance. Still, most comrades know 100% that even if Mark Golding wins the election, they are not getting a damned thing but poverty. And no England would get to dictate to us again. It would only get worse. If a British citizen becomes prime minister, it automatically puts Jamaica back under Britain. A British citizen must obey Britain or face the consequences for treason. Comrades don't think that these imperialist black and white people, because Dayton Campbell and company were helping with the black man chain incident too. The majority of comrades know it will be worse under the white supremacist Rise United British Golding PNP. They are just so bad minded that they want everyone to be miserable like them. Comrades at the higher level want to sabotage and burn down so they can get theirs. Comrades on the lower scale know they won't get a damn thing, but they will be happier if the country just popped down like Golding's constituency and everybody just live by chicken back and zinc fence and we all be miserable together. Then there are the poor barrel political kind. Some of them already do well, but they are greedy. Or they at least have aspirations of a poor barrel nature. They want theirs and they don't give a hoot what becomes of the country afterwards. Many of these types are criminals too. So we see what we are dealing with. Many of them are so dumb that they imagine that it will be the same Jamaica 5 years after they sell out to imperialism. They believe they will still have a beautiful developing Jamaica and that they will be able to strut around like peacocks and show off like Mark Golding. Say them rich already, rich from pork barrel politics and everybody else poor. People, I don't want to talk all day, but I dropped enough lines for you to see because it is important to protect our own sovereign land. A far black people are come from because we must protect our autonomy. Jamaica for Jamaicans under a Jamaican leader who feels what we feel as a natural gut feeling like good patriarchs and matriarchs must do as leaders like Eddie Siaga and Andrew Holness, but not Mark, the chain man, and his chain gang will do. because we wouldn't take the chance to eat rat bite mango or jonjo chicken back, and because we won't sell out Jamaica for chicken back and zinc fed politics like Mr. Crawford think on these things, my people. Peace out.